Hello, and welcome to Full Course Scootering. The sun is right in my damn eyes. Today we are in Rigby, Idaho, and we have a very special guest with us today. Oh, we got a big boy here. It's been a while for him for going out. He hasn't gone out and done much yet because he's had kennel cough. Wow, why did I put the camera right in front of the sun? Anyway, we're here in Rigby, Idaho, checking out their weird skate park that they have. I kind of had to get out and do something because it's really the last day that it's supposed to be nice. I haven't ridden this park in a really long time, and I figured I would show you guys kind of how weird it is and just get a sesh and see what kind of clips we can get. Jackson's definitely he's gonna be definitely running around chasing me. So have fun watching him getting in my way and snaking me. But let's go ahead and show you some of the obstacles at this park, huh? So that I can quit looking at the damn sun. Okay, so you've obviously seen the aerial footage of this park. So we'll just go ahead and walk around and kind of show you some of the stuff. So right here we have this 3-block or 4-block thing. It's got like a mixture of 3 like tall ledges, but then you kind of have like a little stair set right here as well, so that way you can kind of walk up it a lot easier. What's super weird about it is you can see that like the coping kind of goes like all the way through, so they just kind of like filled it in with the ledge and all that, so it's kind of janky, but this thing's actually kind of scary to hit in my opinion. So I might get like 1 or 2 things on this, but other than that, I'm not gonna be, throwing down like a fatty sesh on it. One of my favorite things is definitely the very bottom block, or this ledge. It's a really long ledge, and it's always, every time I come here, it's always very nice and waxed. And you can kind of hop up to the second one. It's a little bit waxed. You can kind of get a good little sesh on it. You can kind of get like a variety of different stuff. Like you can hop up it and like do grinds, drop down into manuals and stuff like that. So that's always really fun. And then we kind of have this little bowl section at the very end of the blocks. You can kind of, well, there's not really much you can do. I guess you can kind of like hop up the blocks and then like jump into the quarter. But what's really bad about these quarters is you can kind of see the coping kind of goes underneath, or the coping kind of sits more on top of the quarters. So it's kind of more like, it reminds me of like sidewalk almost. So you kind of have to hop early to get into like the coping to do stuff. So it's just kind of whack, and it's kind of like that around like the whole bowl. And a lot of it's like very uneven, and like I said, it's just kind of like sidewalky, like where all these like seams are, it's all like, it's practically flat. Like there's really no like curvature to the like quarter, or I guess pocket bowl. So you can really feel like the each little crack. And as for this side, it's kind of the same thing. It's very tucked under the coping. And then it kind of, if you can, maybe if you had a bike or something, you might be able to transfer to the other side here into this little pocket. It's the same. Oh, my shadow's in the way, but it's kind of the same on this side as well. And then we have this stair set. We got what, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 5 set. And it's kind of big, but I mean, I guess you can kind of, it's got angle iron on all of it, so you can kind of do grind variations on it. We got this weird little like kind of pyramid. It's kind of like almost like an A-frame. Like you can hit it going this way, but the transition's like really bad. So you mostly kind of go like back and forth this way. So that thing's kind of, it's really more for like pumping in my opinion. And then you got kind of like it goes out into like a bank right here. Transition's really bad. A little bit of snow. These leaves are always here. Even if I come here in the summertime, these are always here. They never go away. I think the wind just kind of piles it up like in this little pocket. But you have this ledge that's right here as well. You can kind of hit it into this stair set kind of thing. But what's bad about the ledge is, if you can see, it's angled. So like your deck, if you go to like feeble it, it doesn't really hold on, and you have to like drag your heel really hard to keep yourself even on it. It doesn't really work that well. And then you also have this top ledge that's up here. It's just kind of like a roller. You can kind of, I've tried feebling like the whole thing, and it goes all the way down to the very end down there. So I guess if you're like a beginner and you're trying to learn like feebles and stuff like that, you can practice doing grinds and stuff at the very bottom down here. And then we have this very basic pyramid. I don't know, it's really meant for like skateboarding, I guess, because unless you're a scooter rider that really likes to ride like mellow hips, this is kind of boring. I don't know. Again, it's probably like another thing to kind of pump over or get speed over to go and hit something else. So not really that cool of a thing. And then this thing I find actually really fun. It's kind of like a little fun box. But you have this really small hubba rail thing that's here. You can kind of get techie and creative on. But then you also have a flat square rail, or I guess just a square rail that is the exact same size as it, which I actually just realized that the square part is actually welded onto a round rail. So somebody actually came in after it was all built and welded the square onto the round rail, which I kind of wish they would have kept the round rail. Interesting, I didn't actually realize that. And then you got the angle iron, like right there, and it's the same on the other side over here. So that one's really fun to just kind of jib on and get creative with. So that is this portion of the skate park. But what's really weird is like this area over here. So this is actually brand new. Someone just put this parking block in. I don't know if it was like the actual city or what, or if somebody just stole it. But I kind of got a small little sesh before I started filming on my skateboard, and this thing actually grinds really nice. Like, it's very smooth. I think it looks like it's pretty new, so we might get some jibs on this as well. It's weird because this whole park, you know, it's all over here, and then from last time I remember, this whole section over here has pretty much just been empty. So I don't know, like, when they first built this park, they tried to leave it open in case they wanted to like add on to it, but it kind of looks like they're just never gonna add on to it. Hi, Jack. So I don't know if someone built this rail, or like I said again, like I don't know if the city brought it, but someone put in this blue square kink rail, and it looks like somebody made it to make it portable, but as you can see, someone put bolts into the concrete and screwed it in, so it's like it's solid. Like, it rocks a little bit, but if you notice, because the legs are bent, well, it's kind of hard to notice, but it kind of leans to the right a little bit, so it's probably going to be kind of hard to get onto and like stay on. So I don't know, we'll give it a go. It's very bent. They really need to put, you know, 2 bolts into it, that way it sits totally flat on the ground. This is a very strange skate park, and I'm pretty sure just like city workers probably built it, because like I said, like the quarters and like bowl they just remind me of like Sidewalk, and like how they kind of pieced it together in that way. So it's very city worker built. It's not professionally built, and I'm pretty sure it's pretty old too. So we'll go ahead and get a sesh on it and see what kind of stuff we can do, huh? Okay, I'm becoming a wussy. I don't want to do any tricks over that because that was scary. So you just get a lazy little hop over it because it's scary. that is it for the riding portion of this video. I am pretty damn burnt. Been riding for like 3 hours straight. My bones are hurting, my joints are hurting. I got something wrong with my knee, and when I'm out riding in the cold, it really just starts to hurt even worse. So yeah, it kind of affects my riding, which is kind of why I don't really like doing like big drops, like stair set drops, and drop off like the 3-block and all that, just because it kind of hurts and I really don't feel like getting hurt on it. Plus I don't really have like a huge trick selection on big stuff like that anyway, so they're just kind of like basic tricks. So it's not really my favorite thing to ride, but I definitely try to hit everything in the skate park that I possibly can. So yeah, getting into what I think about the skate park. It's been a while since I've been here, probably a little over a year, and I definitely had a lot more fun this time than I did last time. Maybe my riding style is changing a little bit, but for some reason I really enjoy these little jib obstacles. I really like flat ledges and flat bars and stuff like that, so I don't know, it's definitely been a pretty fun sesh. I wouldn't like it as like my local, but it's definitely something different every once in a while. And let me know in the comments, would you enjoy riding the skate park as your local, or is your local better or worse than this one? Let me know in the comments. So yeah, that's it for the video. Make sure if you enjoyed it, you subscribe, like, and share it with your friends, because we really need to grow the community on this channel. And if you want to support this channel also, we also sell parts, if you didn't know. We sell scooter decks and wheels, and we also have some used scooters and scooter parts that we sell for like a highly discounted price. So if you want to check any of that out, definitely shop in the link into the description. Until the next video, have yourself a good day.